Hey guys, Coach Cato here from Icons Rugby. How's it going? Lately I've been hit up a lot from youth age group players from about 14, 15 all the way up to first grade players. So guys who are in the NRL, also into international sevens, and also Super 15 and Super W. And the question I've been asked a lot, or I've been presented with, is what does this feedback mean and how do I get this feedback? I've even had players accusing coaches of giving false feedback. And you know what? From a player's perspective, I 100% get this, because it's really, really difficult for a coach to give feedback, especially with the characteristics you get out there of people who are non-confrontational, who don't like giving. No one likes to give negative aura about someone else. And basically that's what feedback is. Even in a really, really positive world, you say 3 good things about them and 1 bad thing. Coaches talk about this at halftime, and so many things about, 2 good things and 1 bad thing, or something like this. It's always around a negative aspect, and feedback is that. It's a negative kind of genre to be able to give to someone so they can go work on their work-ons, and it's really interesting how that comes about, because coaches hate doing this on the basis that you're telling someone how bad they are or what they need to work on. And it's really difficult to actually pinpoint that, because a lot of coaches can see it, but they don't know how to fix it. They don't know how to give that player the individual kind of work-ons so that they can actually get better, rather than just giving them a verbal kind of description. And, this is going to be a 2-part series, guys. The first part, we're going to work on about players. And then the second part, I'm going to help coaches how to give better feedback and what they should be doing. But from a player's perspective, there's 3 things that you really need to be aware of before even, getting that feedback from the coach. Okay, the first thing you need to do is you need to be self-aware. Okay, you need to be really, really honest and conscious about where you are at with your footy and how good you are in certain aspects of that. Okay, and the second thing you need to know is how do you actually communicate that to a coach? Because I'll tell you straight, you walk up to a coach now and say, mate, what do I need to work on? And you're getting the shittest fucking feedback you've ever had in your life. Okay, you ain't getting shit. All right, and that's the honest truth. And I bet you coaches out there are going, mate, it's the most frustrating thing in the world when a player comes to you and they can't pass, yet they ask what they need to work on. It's obvious. Okay, and then the third thing is how to actually take that feedback once you've got it, okay, and be able to design your work ethic to match it so that you show the coach that you're listening and you value their opinion and you're working on those things, okay? But the first thing is being self-aware, okay? So number 1, you need to be self-aware, okay? Now, how do you do this? Okay, this really comes down to a review. Now, coaches can provide this for you, or you should have your own kind of copy of it, but you need to be able to review your game. So things you need to be able to review. You need to be able to review your pass, your catch, okay, your tackle zone. Okay, you also need to be able to review your communication. And I'd also put in there decision making. Now, if there's any other specialist skills, I'd include them as well. Sorry guys for the messy writing, man. It's just what I do. So, guys, how do you review this? So you need to be self-aware. Can you pass 15 to 20 meters, both sides, on the run, spin, non-spin, all these kind of things? And set yourself up a ranking system. 1, 2, 3. 3 being great, 1 being no good, 0 being absolute terrible. If you know that you're a 1, clearly you need to work on this. Okay, so you're self-aware of this. Tackle zone, communication, decision-making specialist. Now, you'll get a feeling from your coach about what he expects here or what she expects here, because they will communicate it to you in drills. They will show you stuff that you need to put in here. Okay, you will see this all day long, being self-aware. Okay, if you aren't self-aware, you don't deserve to go to step 2. Okay, this must come first. Okay, it's the most important thing to be able to, for you to understand where you need to improve so that you can get better. Okay, because the coach's job, yes, it's to develop you, but if you're not self-aware of what needs to happen, then you don't understand when they give you feedback. Okay, so do we all understand that? It's really, really simple. Set up a review process. I've got a document that I can give to you guys around this. It covers league, union, sevens, the whole kit caboodle. If you want this document to implement into your footy, okay, let me know. We can send it out. Okay, but self-aware, that is the most important thing you need to go on. How to be self-aware. Okay, second thing we spoke about is the ability to communicate. So, how to talk to the coach. Okay? Like I said, you go up to the coach and you say, what do I need to work on? You're done. You're absolutely cooked. Okay? You need to bring the coach your review. Okay? For example, hey John, I've noticed my catch pass is poor, especially on my left to right side. I've been working on those drills you've shown me. Okay? But I find as though it's not improving properly. Can you help me? Bang, there you go. You've given him your review. You've told him what work you've done, and you've asked him for his opinion or her or advice. Fairly fucking simple, guys. It is straightforward. You must come with a review. If you don't have a review, the coach can't give you an opinion or an advice that is detailed enough for you to actually come here and take action. Okay? It just doesn't work. Now, you've done your review, you're self-aware, you come to the coach, you've told him what you need to work on, or she, okay, you've told him what you need to work on, or that you've done this work. So my tackle zone's out, I've noticed I'm not making good contact, I'm not dominant, I've been working on my foot placement and my body height, but I still seem to get it wrong. Can you help me? Now, there's 1,000 things that now this coach that you've asked can come in and go, okay, let me watch. They'll see your foot placement. They'll see your body shape. They'll see where your eyes are. They'll see these things. They'll find the chain. They'll see the break and they'll fix the break. Okay? This is what coaches thrive on. This is what every coach wants to do. They want to fix. It's why they coach. They want to help. They want to develop. They want to fix. Okay? So come to them with a problem that you've reviewed. You've given them what you've done. And now you're asking for an opinion and advice. Without this, you say, what do I need feedback on? The coach goes, your defense. What the heck does that mean? Oh, well, what do you mean about defense? And then they have got to try and fish around the whole aspect that you can't fucking tackle. Okay? Because in their head, they've already gone, well, you can't tackle. That's what they've made up. Those coaches have made up that. So from a player's perspective, come with the review, give them what you've worked on, ask for their opinion or advice, and then you're taking action. Okay? So guys, that's step 2, how to talk. Now, step 3 is how do you actually take action and show the coach that that's what you're working on. Okay? So we've got number 3, and we want to take action. Okay? So, this is really, really important. Now, a lot of guys think this is around extras and everything like that. Extras, for me, is the most frustrating term in the world because you should never have extras, you should have compulsories. Okay, they're not extras, they're actually what you should be doing. Okay, extras is if you're doing, between 15 and 18 sessions a week because you should already be doing 12. You should already be there half an hour early working on skills. You should already be doing your roll and recovery and everything like that from a player's perspective. You should be working on your mindset. You should be working on your nutrition. They're not extras, they're compulsories. Okay, so how do you take action? Biggest thing is that there will be drills that coaches provide that hit your X spot. Okay, this is your time to shine. This is your ability to show the coach that the advice he's given you from step 2, okay, you've taken on board, you understand, you comprehend, and you deliver. Okay, so he's told you that your eyes are in the wrong spot. So for the next time you get a drill, you work on this. He's told you that your hands are too low in catch pass. Next time you do this, you work on it. It's your time to shine. It's your time to shine. Then what you do, okay, you then go back to the coach and you thank them for their help. Hey Johnny, ever since you've told me that little thing to do with my eyes, it's been amazing. I've noticed that it's really, really improved my defense, and It's going really, really well. Okay? Thank you for that. Have you noticed then, add on? Have you noticed anything in the drills lately else that I need to kind of improve because I think I'm kind of getting it? Okay? Or you add on that now your feet right, your hands are right, your eyes are right, but all of a sudden you're not getting the drive or something's missing. So you add on or ask them to add on top of the skill set. Okay? Do you understand that, guys? You get to take action, you do the drills, you execute, you thank them personally, thank them. They've done you a favor, then you add on, okay? Then you take the next step. This, in the coach's eyes, will get them to think, wow, you know, Freddie's out here, he's putting in work, he's really working on his defense, let's give him another shot. Let's do this. Or he's 2 weeks away, so he'll tell you, go work on this for another 2 weeks, mate, and then you're back in. You'll get your chance. Okay? So, guys, step 1, self-aware. Step 2, talk to your coaches bring them evidence so they can work with you. Step 3, when you get to take action, deliver in that context, thank them, and look to progress. All right, guys, so that's how you should take feedback from a player's point of view. All right, guys, look out for the coach's video. It's Coach Curto from Icons Rugby. Thanks, guys. Peace. I'm out.